guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're doing something that I think we've done, or actually we might not have done before. It's a Q&A and call the shots. I'm actually super excited for this, and yesterday on my Instagram I posted a video asking you guys to call me some tricks and ask me some questions. So let's get into it. I'm super excited, and make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below what you'd like me to do in future videos. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Taj, and yeah, peace. First off, we're going to answer some of your guys' questions. So the first question we have is from Elijah Nunez, and he asked, who has showed you the most support in your scootering life? Well, definitely number one would have to be my mum. She's my number one fan. She drives me to all the escape parks around. She built these amazing ramps in my backyard. And yeah, she's just the most amazing person. She's helped me out so much, so love you, Mum. So the second question was from Scoot Eli 17. He asked, how did I learn of flares? And he asked, did I learn it to resi, wood, or foam pit? Well, first off, I was doing backflips to the foam pit, and then I gradually turned to the side, whichever way I aired, which I aired to the left, so I gradually kept turning and then tucking into a ball. And then eventually I went to Ramp Fest, and then I kind of did this 540 thing, and then I kind of went more backwards, and then eventually I got over my head and I landed on my side, and then I got a little bit of help, and I just ended up landing it. So my tip is to start with the foam pit and gradually turn, and eventually you get it. So the third question is from Daniel.Jean, and he asked, what's your favourite trick, and what's the best trick you have done? My favourite trick would have to be a whip buttercup, because I just love going really high and doing them, and either a flare or a flare combo. I love going big on flares and stuff. And then the best trick I've done would have to be either a backflip, rewind kickless, or a finger whip to buttercup, or an oppo bra kickless. The fourth question is from DJ Beats 2020, and he asked, what's your worst injury you've had in your scooter career? The worst injury I've probably had in my scooter career would probably be getting knocked out in 2018 and concussed. It was at Warehouse 11, and I was doing a rerun. You guys may have seen it before, but I was doing a rerun over the box, missed the deck, face planted, concussed, and I got knocked out. Everything went a bit crazy for me, but otherwise I've broken my foot once before, and my thumbs and my big toe a fair bit, but otherwise I've just been knocked out, and those are my worst injuries. So the fifth question is by Megs._17. The question was, how long have you been riding for? I've been riding for 6.5 years, and I went to the bunker when I was 4 years old, and my first competition was when I was 5, and in 4 days I'm turning 12, and it's coming up to be 7 years now, so I've been riding for a while, so yeah. The sixth question is from the same person, Megs._17. The question was, what got you into scootering? Well, like I said before, I went to the bunker skate park when I was 4 years old, and I met there Max Peters, BT, Juzzy Carter, Angus Varney, and Dylan Morrison, and they just got me keen from then. They just helped me out, pushed me, and they made me who I am today. The seventh question was by _Marley Wallace _. The question was, what was the first trick you learned? The first trick I learned was at bunker, like I said before, when I was 4.5, and my first trick was a no foot or a cam, but they're not really tricks you could say, but it was actually a tail whip, and then I learned a bar spin, then I learned double whips, and then I learned heel whips. I kind of gradually got my tricks better and better. If you guys are looking for tips to do any more tricks and stuff, I would start with the easy tricks, and then work your way up to putting the tricks together, and then putting those tricks together with another trick, and then eventually you get even better. So yeah, if you're wondering why I took my jumper off, it was just because it's quite hot in Melbourne for once actually. Usually it's cold and raining and stuff. It's a little bit windy, but it's a nice breeze. But shout out to Raz for making these awesome ramps, as well as that one in my half pipe. The 8th question was by Lucy Davis, and she asked, what's your favourite warm-up trick or line to do? Well, my favourite trick would be probably just like a Bry whip or something. But if you were to do line, I call this the Empire line because we all do this line. And if you have like this half pipe, you drop in, you do a bar, you do a whip, you do a heel whip, do a Bry, and then you kind of do maybe heel rewind or something, or make your own trick up. So that's probably my go-to warm-up line because I do it all the time. So yeah. The 9th question was by Megs._17 again, and the question was, any tips for gaining followers? Well, I just love to post daily because when I'm older, I would just love to look back and see what my life was like back then and look at the tricks I did and all that. And I love to stay in contact with my followers and just be yourself. I love being myself, and yeah, those are my tips. My 10th question was from Scoot Eli 17. He asked, can you do a whip front scoot? Yes, I can, but my half pipe's not so wide, so I don't want to and sometimes I let go of my scooter, so I don't want to end up in the house. That wouldn't be too good. But at the moment in Melbourne, since we're in lockdown, we can't really go out to skate parks and stuff. And it's just hard to do some of those tricks, but once we're out of lockdown, I will do it for you, so yeah. So we just finished up the Q&A, now we're going to head out, go to the half pipe, and obviously these ramps. We're going to get some tricks that you guys called me, so let's go. Safety first. Grab the beautiful Root Industry scooter. Let's go. First we're going to do up the S1 helmet. This helmet, I would probably be in a coma or something if I didn't have this helmet on. This has saved my life a lot. And the first trick we're going to be doing is by SYD Forden, and the trick was a buttercup air, so let's go do that. First trick tip. If you're wondering why I'm not riding at my best right now, it's because I hurt my bum a bit. That's why. But the next trick is by Barney_Sullivan1. He called me a hero and late, so let's do that. Yesterday I had to stop recording because, as I showed you guys the other day, I hurt my bum and it's just a bit too painful. So today we're going to get some tricks that you guys called me. It's the 3rd trick, and it was called by Saxon Mathers, and he called me a kickulator. So let's get it done. The 4th trick was inboxed by my auntie. Her Instagram is DebbieBurke8. So she calls me to do a line with a flare. So let's do that. Liam.H.123 called me a Mac, so let's learn that. The 6th trick was called by L. Lucy David, so she called me a quad whip, so let's try land it. Didn't get it first shot, so let's get it second shot. Kinda landed it. The 7th trick was called by Caleb_Annabelle_. They called me a whip butter, so let's land it. The 8th call was by Kelvin_. underscore Wagner 15, and they called me a flare whip. So let's get this done. I haven't done one in a while, so let's see how it goes. First shot. The ninth one was called by Johnny underscore Warts, and he called me a bar whip. And he's actually my uncle, and he doesn't really know much about scooters, so he just called me a bar whip because that's all he pretty much knows. Got that one done. So for the 10th one, Mum's gonna call me a line, and she wants me to say it because he's a little bit camera shy. So she pretty much said all my warm-up tricks. So it's like a bri whip, heel run, kickless, T-bog, bar whip, chip whip. So let's get that done. Just finished up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just on my half pipe today, just because if you guys want to see a part 2, I might just do it over my box just next time. Hope you like the Q&A/call the shots. It's a little bit different to what I usually do. Make sure you comment down below what you'd like to see in future videos. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go follow all my sponsors as well. Root Industry, Game Protection, thanks for saving my knee. Thanks for having the best scooters, Root Industries. S1 helmets for saving my life. Raz Designs for making these amazing ramps. And if you're wondering how big the half pipe is, it's 5 foot high by 8 foot wide and 9 meters long. So if you're wondering, that's how long it is. So